Hey, 30-minute marketers. In today's video, we're going to talk about how to start an online business. I'm going to talk about the best business plan for 2020. It's the business plan that I'm following right now and that I will be following myself here on the channel in 2020. Now, if you're new to the channel, I'm Gary Baker, and I'm here to show you how to do more to market your message in less time. And to do that, click on that subscribe button, ring the bell for notification of future videos, check out the link in the description and the pinned first comment for a simple and effective step-by-step blueprint that you can use to start your own online business today. Remember, it's not about faster, it's about focus. So let's go ahead, get focused, and jump right into the mind map that I have for you today, which is talking about the best online business plan for 2020. And effectively, essentially, the blueprint for how to start an online business. And we're going to start with step number one. And inside of step number one, we are going to open that up, and it's going to be pick your niche. Now, here on the channel, we talk about this all the time. I'll leave a card up here. You can check out all the niche selection videos and discussion of what a niche is. But for completeness, in today's video, we'll talk about a niche, and we will talk about the niche being a problem, a solution, and a target audience of folks that are looking for your solution to their problems. So first things first, we got to pick this niche. So how are we going to do that? We're going to simply make a list. Actually, we're going to make 3 lists. And the 3 lists that we're going to make are list number 1, things you like. List number 2, things you know. List number 3, things you think you can make money from. So essentially, get out a piece of paper or here on your computer, open up an Excel spreadsheet, open up a Word pad, a Word doc, whatever you got, Pages, open up a Google Doc, Google spreadsheet. Things you like, things you know, things you think you can make money from. Just write down anything and everything you can think of. Doesn't matter. You're brainstorming at this stage. And then once you get those 3 lists made, step back, even wait a day, come back to that list, narrow those lists down, all 3 of those lists, narrow those 3 lists down to 3 things each. And then again, if you need to, step back, come back to it after you let it settle. Next day even, take those 3 lists that you've narrowed down to 3 things and pick one thing from that list. And the reason I say one thing from each, or you'll see at that point the list, the things may have come together and you may have picked your niche, but there'll be 3 things. 3 things there, narrow it down to one thing, and essentially that is your niche, and that is what you're going to get started with. So, step number 1, pick your niche by making a list, making 3 lists. Things you like, things you know, things you think you can make money from. Narrow those things down to 3 things per list, and then narrow those 3 things down to one thing, which is going to be your niche. Then we're going to simply keep moving forward, and we're going to go to number 2. And number 2 is going to be YouTube. Yes, we are going to use YouTube. Me, I use YouTube, 30minutemarketing.net. This is the way I talk to you. This is where you see all the awesome videos that I always talk about that are on the end screens, of course, all through the channel, or up on the cards, in the playlist, all that stuff in the description, more videos. YouTube is where I make my content. It's where I talk to you. This is exactly what you're going to do, is you're going to use YouTube to put your content in your niche out into the world, out to all the billions of users that are looking for the answers to the problems that you're providing inside of your niche. So again, we're going to get on YouTube and we're going to start researching other YouTube channels in your niche. Of course, the niche that you picked in step number 1. We're going to make a list of 25 video ideas from the top channels that you found inside of your niche. And then you're simply going to start making videos and keep making videos out of that list of 25. And then you're going to keep doing research for new videos at the same time while you're creating those other 25 videos. This sounds like a lot of work already, I know. And yes, it is work. It's simple. It's not easy, but it is simple. So as you're making those 25 videos, remember, you're going to keep doing research. You're going to keep coming up with new ideas, but you're going to maintain a schedule and you're going to be consistent of those 25 videos that you're going to produce. And you're going to at least be doing 1 video a week. And then As you do that, you're going to work to make your videos better. You're going to create better scripts. You're going to work on your audio. You're going to work on better camera, whether that means buying a better camera or just thinking about how you're looking at the camera. Do I do better looking like this as a camera? Do I do better looking like this as a camera? Are my hand gestures cool? People like them? Do I talk too much with my hands? Am I all over the place? Am I crazy? Can people not see me? Do I not have enough light? Is the screen capture video that I'm doing, is it just not good? It doesn't make any sense. Better all around quality, but the point here is to make yourself better, but stay consistent on YouTube with the research and those 25 videos that you are making to get started. So before we go any further, let's think about what this looks like on YouTube. Let's look at a real example, because it's easy for me to just sit here and to read off a list of things that I think you should be doing for 2020 to build your online business. Of course, these are the exact same things I do, so that's why I'm just rambling them off. Of course, I'm in the marketing, make money online niche. So I'm telling you, I'm going through different ways and tell you the way that I run my business and how you can effectively use the exact same strategies that I use to operate your business. But for example, if you don't have that and you picked your niche, let's say your niche is knitting. Knitting for beginners. You will go and you will look at knitting for beginner videos, and you will simply look at these videos and you will say, okay, knitting for beginners at Hobby Lobby, how to knit, how to cast on knit for total beginners, how to knit a scarf for beginners step by step. I don't know anything about knitting. I just know that you use needles and you use yarn or whatever, and you just work and you tie knots and stuff. But if you are a knitter, then this is your thing. This is your niche. This is how you're going to make money. These are the problems that you're going to give your audience solutions for. To learn how to knit, to learn how to cast on knitting, to learn how to knit a scarf, to give for a present to your aunts, your uncles, your cousins, your nieces, your nephews, your other kids, or donate to charity, whatever. Knitting for beginners. Make a list of 25 videos about knitting and make them better than what's already out there. This is the audience that's looking for you. Maybe you're left-handed, so you could make left-handed knitting videos. Maybe that is your niche, is being a left-handed knitter. Maybe left-handed knitters knit different than right-handed knitters. I'm assuming they do. I'm not really sure. Maybe you want to make go-karts, go-kart plans, go-kart racing, go-karts for kids, go-karts with motorcycle engines. Okay? So go-karts with motorcycle engines. Maybe this is your thing. Or how about go-karts made out of wood? Here we go. Because maybe you don't want to weld, but maybe you're more of a woodworking enthusiast, or you know about woodworking, but you also like go-karts and you want to combine these two things together. Remember those 3 lists you made? Maybe one was woodworking and maybe one was go-karts. Now you're starting to see what I'm doing here, right? You picked one thing. Well, your one thing is go-karts made out of wood. So you look at this list, you come up with ideas, you generate content. 25 videos, a list of 25 videos that you can make. Of course, you'll have to, if you pick knitting or making go-karts out of wood, most likely you'll need the materials and you'll need to know how to do this, and you'll need a setup. So, like I'm standing in my living room here and just talking to you. In this case, you'd probably need to go outside into a shop or a shed, into your workspace, and actually, build go-karts, at least show people the kind of things they're going to need to do go-karts. Same thing with knitting. You'll need a nice camera set up and a nice backdrop, and of course you'll actually do the knitting or whatever. But that's neither here nor there. These are just examples, but the point here is you're using YouTube. You're going to do your YouTube research for your niche that you picked. You're going to make that list of 25 videos. You're going to start making those videos, and as you're making those videos, you're going to keep doing research, because the thing is when you start making videos, when you start generating content, start generating ideas, it's just like me talking right now. There are ideas in the back of my head that are going a mile a minute as I'm talking to you right now about this 4-step process that you see for starting an online business. And that's part of working to always make your videos better, because remember, this is about helping people that have real problems, that are looking for real solutions. And the better your content is, the more that they're going to resonate with your message, and the better you're going to be able to help them. So there we go. That is number 2. Of course, number 1 was pick your niche. Now we'll move on to number 3. And number 3 is build a one-page website and connect that to an email autoresponder. The reason I put these together is because I don't want you to overthink this. It doesn't really matter here on the channel. I'll put a card up here. I talk about internet marketing and using squeeze pages, landing pages, and I talk about WordPress and Thrive Architect, and you can see all the details in that card. Of course, there's links in the descriptions to all that information as well. But we're essentially talking about building a one-page website, connecting it to an email autoresponder to collect email addresses so we can follow up. Now, you may be thinking, the best online business plan for 2020 and how to start an online business. I heard about ClickFunnels. I need upsells. I need downsells. I need effectively this. I need a sales page. I need an order page. I need upsells. I need downsells. I need order confirmations. I need order welcome emails. I need to be building an email list. And with that, I need search traffic. I need Facebook traffic. I need LinkedIn traffic. People said Instagram traffic. People told me Twitter is what you got to do. Snapchat is the thing. TikTok, right? And now look what you've just done. You've created all this work and you're thinking, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? I couldn't do this in 2019. There's no way I'm going to be able to do this in 2020. And you're right. You're not. It's too much. So just quit. Give up. Or you could follow this simple process of picking your niche, right? We talked about knitting. We're talking about making go-karts out of wood. Talk about using YouTube. Simply what I'm doing right here. I have a camera connected to my MacBook Pro. I've showed you this setup before. You've seen it here on the channel, my YouTube setup. I've talked about this, the headset or a microphone, whatever, right? So we're doing knitting and we're building go-karts out of wood. We don't need this. We need this. We need a YouTube channel. Right? We talked about it. We're going to look at those videos that are popular. We're going to research. We're going to create 25 of our own video ideas. We're going to create one web page, whether it's our own hosting or we go get ClickFunnels or we go get Groove Pages, whatever. It doesn't matter. Build that one page for lead collection. We're going to get an email autoresponder. I use Aweber. You can pick whatever you like. We're going to build an email list. We're going to start with affiliate products. So, knitting affiliate products, Amazon, right? I'm sure they have tons of products, physical products and or books and videos on how to do knitting that you can sell as an affiliate. ClickBank, go-kart plans, or just Google go-kart, wood go-kart plans. Look for affiliate programs, right? You can find those, and this is the key. Your thing here that you need to remember when we're talking about this online business plan is you're talking about steps 1, 2, and 3. You're picking a niche. You're going to use YouTube. You're going to build one page and you're going to set up an email autoresponder, and it's simply going to look like this. You make YouTube videos. You create content. You solve a problem for people that are looking for that solution. They will go over to your squeeze page. You will collect their email. You will follow up with them daily, every other day, 3 times a week. I prefer daily emails, and you'll send them over to the affiliate products to help them figure out how to get to where they want to be, how to get really good at knitting. Your affiliate product is going to teach them and the best tools for knitting, specifically if they're left-hand knitters. That was my example. Go-kart plans, the best engine, the best tires, 1-seat go-karts, 2-seat go-karts, right? The best safety equipment, helmets, anything, goggles, right? Stuff like that. Those are all affiliate products. So again, this is the conception. This is the way it looks. This is how simple it is. And these are the steps. Pick your niche, use YouTube, build a one-page website, set up an email autoresponder, and then that takes us to step number 4, which is simply rinse and repeat step number 2. And like I said, we know exactly what we're doing on YouTube. We've already done our research. We got our list of ideas, and we're just going to start creating content. We're not going to try to be high quality, super professional. This isn't a movie set. This isn't a paid advertisement. This is you talking to real people, showing them how you do it. Yes, you do want to get better. You want your video quality to get better. You want your audio quality to get better. But at this stage, at this point, if you don't have a business, if you want to create a business out of this, if you've done step 1 correctly and you go through step 2 correctly, then you will know exactly what your niche is. You will know exactly what you need to do to get better, because you'll be looking at the top videos when you're doing your research, and you'll see how good their quality is, and you will get there. But you don't have to start there. Just like the funnel, you don't have to start with all these traffic sources. You don't have to start with all these sales pages, order pages, upsells, order confirmations, downsells. You're starting simply with your YouTube channel, with you on camera or doing screen shares, sending people over to a simple one-page website or a squeeze page, collecting their email address, and just sending them an email every day as you create new YouTube content. And effectively, that is what rinse and repeat is. Rinse and repeat just means start, be consistent, stick with it, be disciplined to keep making content, because you're trying to help real people solve their real problems with your real solutions. And to get started is just that simple. It's a 4-step process, and you can do that easily. I know you can. I have faith in you. As I shoot this video, it's December 30th, 2019. So this will get you moving into 2020. This will take you into 2021, 2022. The next 10 years, easily, this plan is not going to change. The internet and YouTube aren't going anywhere. People aren't getting rid of email. Email is not going anywhere. People still like to do business. People still like to get emails. People still read emails. They still buy things from emails. And yes, as your business grows, you can grow this plan, but this is how you get started. And that's what I wanted to share with you. So if this video was helpful, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget, link in the description, the pinned first comment, for a simple and effective step-by-step blueprint that you can use to start your own online business today. I'll give you a hint. It's just like this. It's just in a lot more detail, so you can get started that much quicker. All right? 30-minute timer here on the end screen. End screen, click that, subscribe to the channel. More awesome content with the videos here on the end screen as well. Watch those, check them out. If you have any questions, leave me a comment, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.